To the residents in Milwaukee, as you are likely aware, we are in the midst of a public health crisis unlike anything in modern history. The World Health Organization has declared the outbreak of novel coronavirus, or COVID-19, to be a pandemic. The state of Oregon has declared an emergency, Clackamas County has declared an emergency, and this evening the city of Milwaukee is declaring an emergency. We know that COVID-19 is present in the Portland metropolitan region and that some of the first deaths from the virus are happening here. While there is a lot we still don't know about the coronavirus, we are learning that infected individuals can spread the virus before they show any signs of sickness. The World Health Organization states that most individuals infected with COVID-19 will experience a mild illness, but it will make some individuals ill. Those over 60 and those with pre-existing medical conditions are at the greatest risk of severe illness and death. In China, Italy, and Spain, where the outbreaks are farther along than Oregon, hospitals have been overwhelmed and there have been shortages of necessary facilities and medical supplies to treat those infected with COVID-19. Officials in those countries have reported that patients who become very ill and need hospitalization often need breathing support from ventilators to survive. And when many people become sick all at once, there may not be enough ventilators for everyone who needs them. We need to rely on one another to stay safe and to protect those at greatest risk and slow the spread of this disease. Social distancing and practicing good hygiene are our best available tools for getting through this together. The City of Milwaukee is taking steps to support the public in staying safe and healthy. As of today, most buildings, including the Leading Library and City Hall, are closed to the public. The Public Safety Building will remain fully operational during this time, with some slight modification to how we do business. We encourage people to call in for assistance rather than walk in for service. The non-emergency dispatch number is 503-786-7500. We have suspended all water shutoffs and are returning water service to homes where it was disconnected previously. Leading Library is forgiving all fines that accrue during the emergency closure. Our municipal judge has temporarily modified court processes regarding in-person hearings, payment, and rescheduling requests. If you need to pay a bill, please use our online services if you can. Otherwise, call the main number and someone will take your payment over the phone. If you have a court hearing coming up, please call City Hall. Oregonians who are financially impacted by closures are receiving some relief from Portland General Electric and Northwest Natural, who are temporarily suspending shutoffs due to non-payment. Some internet service and cell phone providers are raising data caps and offering free or reduced programs for low-income customers during this time. Students in North Clackamas School District are receiving pickup, breakfast, and lunches. The Wichita Center is providing food boxes for families Monday through Friday, and the Oregon Food Bank is ramping up its food distribution network to provide more support for those in need. Meals on Wheels continues to provide meals for seniors. They are following strict hygiene protocols for food preparation. If you are over 60 and need help getting food or medication, please call the Milwaukee Center at 503-653-8100. I'm going to read that again, 503-653-8100. And for anyone needing help with the basic needs like food, housing, bills, or transportation, call 211 to see if there are services in the county for you. Federal and state governments are developing programs to provide unemployment relief to workers and financial assistance to small businesses affected by closures. At the federal level, the Small Business Administration has already announced that it will be offering low-interest loans of up to $2 million each to help businesses through the crisis. The Oregon legislature appointed a bipartisan committee to figure out the state's response to the economic crisis we all face. And their first meeting by phone is tomorrow. They will be determining how best to support the many hourly workers, self-employed, and small businesses who are struggling. Our legislators, Senator Kathleen Taylor and Representative Karin Power, want to hear your stories of how the shutdowns are affecting you, and I would include myself in that. Please contact us by phone or email. We know these times are full of uncertainty. The patterns of our lives are disrupted. For many of us, work and family life, friendships and daily routines are all out the window. But when those things fall away, we can see all of the other ways we are connected or can be connected. Please do stay in touch with your loved ones by phone, text, and video chat. If you have neighbors with health issues, check in with them to see if they need a shopping trip. Be kind to one another. And if you do need to go out in the world, remember that this virus does not discriminate based on race. It is not a Chinese virus. Do not treat our community members of Asian descent any differently than you would treat anyone else. Most of all, we urge you to follow the guidance of the Centers for Disease Control and the State of Oregon and Clackamas County around hygiene and social distancing. For questions related to COVID-19, we ask people to use OHA and CDC sites rather than coming to the public safety building or calling the non-emergency number. Wash your hands thoroughly and often with soap and water. If you need to be out in public, stay 6 feet away from other people. Consider using drive-through windows at pharmacies and delivery or grab-and-go services at stores. Also, in case you missed the governor's announcement, all restaurants are only doing takeout or delivery services at this time. Instruction from the national and state levels is evolving on an hour-by-hour basis. Rely on trustworthy sources of information such as the Oregon Health Authority, oregon.gov/OHA, Clackamas County Public Health, which is clackamas.us/public health, and the Centers for Disease Control, cdc.gov/coronavirus. The city and other levels of government continue to explore new tools to hold our public meetings virtually. Like this one will be a hybrid tonight. Going forward for the next probably few months, we will have virtual meetings. We will be back on April 7th with our first virtual meeting, which is our next regularly scheduled council meeting to handle the most essential city business that cannot wait till the end of this crisis. Thank you from the bottom of our hearts to all of the first responders, medical health professionals, grocery store workers, delivery people, and everyone else who is putting themselves at risk to help. We are indebted to your service, and you're a model for all of us. Please be safe and stay informed. The Milwaukee City Council. Thank you.